Hi, I'm Oliver, age 24, and I will teach you what songs mean. That's the theme song. Today's song is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. This is an autobiographical song about what it's like to be Ed Sheeran, a young ginger man living on the spectrum. It also touches upon how creepy and weird his social interactions are as a result of his low IQ. So let's get right to the lyrics. The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Let's be honest, Ed Sheeran can probably go anywhere and find a lover. He could walk into a McDonald's and be like, "Hi, I'm Ed Sheeran. Does anybody want to have sex in the toilets?" And there would literally be a queue. He could probably even charge for tickets. Which is why I think he doesn't really want to find a lover and he's actually sabotaging himself. Maybe he's depressed, or it could just be due to his retardation. Which might sound like an offensive word, but it's actually the official medical term for someone with a very low IQ. Me and my friends at the table doing shots. This means that Ed and his friends are playing Russian roulette, which is where you take it in turns to shoot yourself with a gun. Now, obviously, you'd only really play this game if you're suicidal, depressed, or, again, have a very low IQ. Or all of the above, just like Ed. Drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Ed is trying to drown the misery of his depression with alcohol. Silly Ed. That'll never work. It also reiterates the point that Ed is intellectually stunted, which is why his friends have to talk very slowly so that he can keep up. Come over and start up a conversation with just me. Ed finds social situations difficult and gets overwhelmed when talking to more than one person. Take my hand. Stop. He longs for the touch of another human being, but also he can't deal with it. Put Van the Man on the jukebox and then we start to dance, and now I'm singing like... He sings along to a song by Van the Man, a local van driver, while doing a very weird dance which involves pretending to drive a van. It's a bit like Wheels on the Bus, except a little more obscure. Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body down on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. This is literally just Ed stealing the chorus from Van the Man's song. He's forgotten that he's meant to be doing his own song about what happens on his freaky nights out, and he's just plagiarizing now. I'm sure it's fine though. Van the Man probably doesn't have enough money to sue Ed Sheeran. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. This bit's a bit creepy. It's about how Ed Sheeran is happy that the person he's talking to is human-shaped. I don't really know what else he was expecting. Does he usually hit on animals? I don't know. But what I do know is if you assumed he was singing about a woman, you've just assumed their gender, because he doesn't actually say either way. Hashtag don't assume genders, hashtag triggered. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day I'm discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, 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 I'm in love with your body. Oh, 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 I'm in love with your body. Oh, 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 I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new, I'm in love with the shape of you. Now, this is interesting. He says that the person he just randomly met was in his room last night and that his bedsheets smell like them. Obviously, that's pretty unlikely, but what is actually more likely is that Ed Sheeran has actually been stalking this person and he knows where they live and he was creeping in their bed last night, which is why it smelt like them, because it is their bed. Creepy Ed. 1 week in, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. He's been stalking them for a whole week, and now this is the first time that he's actually spoken with them. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag, and I fill up a plate. This is further evidence that Ed is very delusional, and he can't separate fantasy from real life. Obviously, he's loaded and he's got more money than PewDiePie, yet here he is abusing a buffet. Quite tragic, really. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family is doing okay. Now, on one hand, part of me wants to know how they managed to talk about sweet and sour for hours. But then the logical part of my brain tells me that it must have been the most boring conversation in the history of the world. Leave and get in a taxi, then kiss in the back seat. I feel bad for the taxi driver. Also, notice how Ed already knows that they live near each other, which is further evidence that he's been stalking them. Classic Ed. Tell the driver make the radio play, and I'm singing like. And here he goes again, stealing Van the Man's chorus for a second time. Come on, be my baby. Come on. 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 He repeats this for quite a few times, which is very persistent, and it makes me think that the person he's with doesn't really want to be his baby. But Ed's not taking no for an answer. No means no, Ed. Rules still apply to you. He then steals Van the Man's chorus a few more times before ending the song. And that, my friends, concludes the lyrics. It's ultimately the tale of how Ed Sheeran struggles with his low IQ and depression by having weird stalky encounters with unsuspecting drunk people. It also features a lot of plagiarism. I think it's safe to say that this song is a cry for help. Please leave a comment if there are any other songs that you'd like to know the meaning of. And I, your senpai, will teach you. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I am